Welcome to Rauta's Vinyl Time here, and this time we go to a world of raw melodic black metal. This is Erzfeynd, or Erzfeynd for those English people, but here it is, Erzfeynd. And this is a curious combination of bedroom black metal, meaning melodic, medieval type of black metal, and raw end of black metal. So black metal very much to the core, and all but kind of a curious acquired taste of a combo. Let's take a look on this vinyl now that we unbox it, or unsleeve it, I guess would be the right word. This is from Ván Records, who are specialized in making good looking, good quality vinyl releases along the CDs. This is somewhat of a golden color, sturdy, maybe 180 gram vinyl here. And then we have this non-glossy cover, the kind of how I like it, with a little bit of a glossy text here. And then this rather beautiful cover, as you can see, this nicely gleams here. And inside we of course find something else, including, it seems, another sleeve. And that's how the packaging looks. This is not a gatefold, but comes with a sturdy booklet. As you can see, this is quite of a big one. Let's go quickly through it and give you a little bit of indication what's going on here. And as you can see, this one is made of some cool art, as well as lyrics, of course, photos. I mean, this is not exactly how you save paper, not that this is supposed to, but meaning also that this is how they put money and effort into booklet and design. And I mean, give this kind of a graphic a lot of space and you will see why physical format is exactly worth buying. You could easily just print this kind of stuff on, you know, one page and all, and save some money and all, but how would that be fun? Here it is, the whole lineup, it seems, or at least the people who have been involved. And I don't know, because mostly I get a little bit of a one-man bedroom black metal vibe from this, but now showing other people here kind of makes this peculiar. Is it really the case? I mean, basically, it just gives you a little bit of, how to say, a vibe that is, it's one-man project, but then again, you see a lot of these interesting photos. Curious case, really. And let's go for the band's Metal Archive site, which then again says, only one member, all instruments. So it gets curious. Features a lot of people, but then again, one person in many different photos. What's the story? What do we really know? What do we really want to know? So this band has been out since 2020. So quite of a toddler age still, with 3 albums out. Now previously I have reviewed Behaft Begert and Muspilli, the albums from 2022. And of course with that the band has splits and singles and even a demo before that. So not exactly the typical, like, let's first release an album straight away, but kind of old school ways, meaning there are smaller releases before the albums and all. However, these 2 albums before this one were not really totally my cup of tea. I mean, I kind of get it where this German project is going to, but there's something that, I don't know, doesn't work too well for me. And Fivrrist is a little bit of a mixed bag of goodies in that sense. I'll first say the things I don't like, and then I'll end it in positivity, saying which are the things I like. The things which I don't like is sometimes this goes too melodic into uplifting, kind of a happy moment medieval stuff. Yes, I get it. A lot of people who are, I guess, into French black metal melodic kind of stuff, they're kind of not exactly folky, but flirting with folk or medieval tunes, medieval melodies, kind of a black metal are probably going to like, but for me it's kind of like too happy. I want it darker, more sinister and all, so not exactly my cup of tea when it goes that far. The thing which I like, then again, is that this is kind of a raw end of black metal, meaning it's like the antithesis to so many big bands, they're big budget, but sterile productions, like sounding like it's a factory made, not AI made even, but you know, the kind of we need this big ass producer who's gonna make us sound big and all, like Lorna Shore of black metal, and the result is like soulless. And Erzfeynd is exactly doing something else. And that's what I find interesting here. It's more end of the kind of not exactly cavernous thing, but kind of you know, what you would call it, like an A-tracker thing maybe. So not super raw, but definitely leaning into, or towards the right direction if you ask me. And I like it's going that, like, being in kind of an old school vibe in that sense, more in the early 90s or even late 80s in a way, rather than modern sounding and, you know, coming like from factory. However, when you try to combine these different elements, like being overly melodic but still maintaining the rawness, and then again sounding like old school and evil and all that stuff, while not being, while not giving energy or power to this kind of a melodic stuff, can be really, really an acquired taste. So this is kind of like a weird mixture. It's like a weird combination in the sense that I like where they're going, but I don't understand maybe why they're going it this way. Or I could go just with a drink example. Like one of my favorite kind of a sour beers is raspberry licorice beer. That doesn't make any sense if you're talking about traditional beers. Because first of all, it's made of raspberries, right? And it has a salty licorice in it. And you go like, what the fuck? That doesn't sound like beer at all. No, it's not for everybody. It's kind of a acquired taste in that sense. And this is exactly the similar thing going on with metal. So it's melodic, but not the people who like dissection maybe. It's raw, but not exactly for the people who prefer, and what the hell is in my eye, kind of a Ildion, Darkthrone, whatever. I mean, old school ways, 1990s. So you kind of have to like best of both worlds and then just put together and enjoy how the combination is. Basically, I see Erzfeynd is going to better direction with this album than the previous works. But for me, something magical is still missing, and I really can't put my finger on it. It's more like multiple minor things, details even, if you will, rather than certain like basic thing that is just not, you know, working for me, being my cup of tea. I find it fascinating, and I think this could be something better over the years, work in progress. But let's be honest about it. It's only 4 years in the whole career so far. So while there are 3 albums and then some out there already, it's maybe a little bit hastily done. And that's very, very typical with one-man projects, when there is nobody stopping you, like saying like, nope, that idea is bad, or no, remove that melody because it's this and that. There happens to be this kind of stuff way too often with one-man band, that you just record everything you want and nobody's giving you like a nope for these ideas. And the result might be a little bit of mixed bag of goodies. But who I am to tell anything to you, I'm just giving you pointers what kind of music this is to begin with. Now, if you're interested in this one, it has been out for a few months now, 2024 release nonetheless, and links are included in the description box. So if you find raw end of melodic black metal the German way interesting, of course, give it a go, and if you like it, well, go buy it. Physical format right there, as this vinyl and I guess other versions. So, off you go. Give it a go and listen, and hope you enjoy it.